This might be a super unpopular opinion, but I feel like waking up on a weekend and going to the gas station and getting yourself a drink and a snack is super underrated. I just feel so good going to the gas station and getting myself one of these. And I got
cheesecake bread.
Is it good? No, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. I feel like this is 1000% relatable, but for a long time, I was feeling extremely unmotivated. Like I had a serious lack of motivation. And I think I just went through like a transformation or something, because I feel so much better now. And now I feel inspired to externalize this newfound inspiration that I have into a piece that I'm gonna hang up in my room somewhere. It's gonna be just like a psychedelic butterfly, and I'm gonna talk about the things that I implemented into my everyday life that helped tremendously with my lack of motivation, and some things that I did that has improved my mental health, and I'm gonna share it with you all while we create this beautiful masterpiece of a butterfly. I feel like a butterfly is perfect for this feeling that I have, because a butterfly represents transformation and metamorphosis in life. So let's just vibe and hang out and work on this butterfly drawing. Losing your spark and becoming unmotivated can happen to anyone. It happened to me for about 9 months. My favorite thing to do was absolutely nothing, which I became an expert at. Also, check out my SpongeBob pencil. I don't know where it came from, but it makes me happy. So the first thing I did to start putting myself on the path of getting out of my little funk was to start spending time on my appearance. Who knew that adding a few extra layers of gunk to your face could give you such an energy boost? Before I started doing my makeup, I was actually just embracing my inner naked mole rat and rotting in my pajamas in my dark bedroom every weekend. Not that I have anything against naked mole rats. I mean, they're cute, okay? They're cute in their own unique way. It just took me doing my makeup one time, which inspired me to do it again next weekend, and the next weekend after that, and then I started doing my hair, and I started wearing cuter clothes instead of my usual bed rot wardrobe, and now I just feel like I can be more spontaneous. Oh, hell, being
Spontaneous!
It's truth though. It's pretty much the old look good, feel good trick. Throw on some winged eyeliner and suddenly I feel like I can just go outside and rip a tree out of the ground. But in all honesty, you shouldn't base your self-worth solely based on your appearance. Don't get me wrong though, when I have a full, fresh face of sparkly makeup on, I look in the mirror and go, damn, I'm actually kind of cute. I've taken more pictures of myself in the past 3 weeks than I have in the past 3 years. It also gave me a reason to join this really cute Facebook group where all we do is just post our makeup selfies and we all compliment each other, and it's been really nice to be a part of that. If you're not into wearing makeup, or if you think wearing makeup is disgusting, then nothing of what I just said probably means anything to you. And if that's the case, then maybe my next point will be more helpful. Recently, I've become a lot closer with nature. In my opinion, the effects of nature on your mind, body, and soul are highly underrated. I'm not a doctor or a scientist of any kind, but I really truly believe that nature is a natural stress reliever. I started going outside, I started going for walks, I started yelling at the birds, and just let the sunlight on your skin. Unless you're part vampire like me, because then you might spontaneously combust and I actually need to get inside before I start burning within the next 20 seconds. I started exploring my neighborhood and came across these really pretty flowers and these really cool berries. Some kids spotted me looking at the berries though, and they seemed a bit concerned, and I heard them say that they thought I was going to steal them. Where on earth can I get a mushroom tree? Because that is fire. It's also a good idea to invite nature into your own yard. My yard is so full of life now, and it inspires me to keep going outside. And oh my god! It's a puppy! Look at the puppy! I love her so much. And I would say embrace nature, but there's a big old grasshopper looking thing over there. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my god. Sometimes I feel scared to go outside by myself because it's a crazy world we live in, but thankfully I have a boyfriend. And if you don't have boyfriend, you could just bring Taser. If you thought I was going to have more than 2 tips on motivation, then I'm sorry, you've been sadly mistaken. Look how nicely this butterfly is coming together, though. Just kidding, I actually have a few more tips to share with you. But in reality, for me, all it took for me to get out of my weird little funk was just getting off my booty and doing my makeup and going outside. And I saw how beautiful the world actually is, and I just decided I really wanted to be a part of it. There's absolutely nothing wrong, though, if your body needs rest or if you need a mental break from the hustle and bustle of life. I totally get that. I took a break for like over 100 days. Don't make too many excuses for yourself, though. I'm definitely guilty of doing that myself. Oh, you went to work today? You've earned yourself a nap. Oh, you ate something? Well, now you need to take a nap. Oh, you did a small task that you should have done 4 days ago? You deserve a nap. As I was saying, I have a few more tips to help spark your motivation. Tip number 1 is to set small goals for yourself. One of my small goals is brushing my hair. Sometimes I would go up to 5 days without doing so. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Tip number 2 is to reward yourself when you complete a task. I have a very real and very legit sugar addiction, and I reward myself by just giving into that addiction and helping myself to whatever I can get my hands on. Brownies, cookies, chocolate chip muffins, ice cream, mini M&Ms, Nutella straight out of the jar. And if I'm really desperate for a reward, I'll just go ahead and help myself to the semi-sweet dark chocolate chips that are in the pantry that are actually supposed to be used for pancakes. Okay, maybe this isn't the best advice, but it works for me. Tip number 3, and also another example of bad advice, is to ask a family member or your spouse to guilt trip you into achieving your goals. Can you tell I'm an expert on this subject? And the last tip is to just use positive self-talk. Tell yourself you're amazing, even if you don't believe it. This butterfly is almost done, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. Here she is in all her glory, and now she's ready to hang. You are in control of your life. You have the power to transform yourself, and every day is a new chance to do that. I'm recording my outro in the garage because my boyfriend and stepson just got home from swimming with sharks, and I'm too embarrassed to let them hear me vlog. You see Mac here? You see those wings on Mac? He's embracing his inner psychedelic butterfly. And you should too. You should really learn to let go of that inner naked mole rat and just spread your wings like the psychedelic butterfly you were always meant to be. On a more serious note, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this chaotic mess of a video. If you made it this far into the video, comment naked mole rat. If you felt thoroughly entertained or educated during any point in this video, then make sure to subscribe so that you get notified the next time I upload a new one.
Spontaneous!